Time to get home for supper.
Excuse me, sir. May I speak with you? It's important.
Of course, Edward. What's the matter? You look worried.
When I went to the smelter's yard to deliver my trucks, I saw Diesel and Diesel 10 talking about something. I couldn't exactly make out what it was, but Diesel 10 sounded angry, like he had failed to do something. Then I saw Class 40 come out of the dark. We hadn't seen him on the island for years. I would have thought you had something to do with his return, sir.
No, I don't remember ever bringing Class 40 back to the island. It seems he snuck himself in without anyone knowing.
Sir, what do you think is being planned?
I'm not so sure, Edward, but this is serious. I'd highly recommend we keep this to ourselves. After welcome party is over, of course. If anything happens, I'll assemble some of the engines to gather about this. Thank you, Edward. Go get some rest.
Yes, of course, sir.
Stop shunting trucks around, and for a whole week too. What a joke!
Over here, Diesel. We need to have a little chat.
Diesel 10? You... how do I put this? Listen, you can't be here right now. I have to get these trucks organized by the morning. Otherwise, Sir Topham Hatt will extend my punishment.
I wasn't asking you. Get over here now. I've decided to come up with a new little plan to get our placement on the railway. Took a few months to properly set up, but I think this is foolproof.
What happened to the whole let's scrap those two Bluebell engines plan?
Oh, we'll get to that eventually. Just you wait.
Well, out with it. What's this new plan?
Sir Topham Hatt sees all these steam engines to be useful, right? But what if they weren't? What if we could truly see that diesels are better?
Been there, done that. Look where it's gotten some of us.
Shut up and listen. The plan is to get some of our diesel comrades to take these jobs the steam engines have. In fact, we'll try and do them 10 times better. Hopefully, we'll get them distracted long enough, and then we'll go and find those two Bluebell engines. That'd be the last time they make a fool out of me. Look, we'll need more than diesels to accomplish this. Class 40 is good, but it's not enough. I need you to gather up all the diesels you can find and take them to the diesel works. Can you manage that?
I suppose I can. But what if some of them refuse, like Paxton or Boko?
Would you want someone like Paxton to join us?
Fair enough. All right, I'll see what I can do.
So, you come from New York City? Awesome! Is it noisy?
Oh, very noisy, especially when traveling outside. You hear so many cars and buses and the sounds of loud traffic. I'm a bit grateful Sodor is at least quieter. What about you?
Oh, I didn't have a specific place to call home. I was always moving around to different places whenever they needed somebody for track inspection or repair. But now this railway wants to keep me, and I think that's fine by me.
Ugh, less chatting, more working. Move out of my way, Standing.
Oh, sorry. I need to go inspect some rails by Kronk anyways. Goodbye.
Take care.
Good morning to the both of you. Gordon, Sir Topham Hatt needs us at Tim Michette's tonight. He has serious news.
And I was looking for a long night of sleep.
You can sleep later, Gordon. This is important.
Is everything alright?
I hope so.
Well, that was odd.
Sorry we took so long. We had some delays on the branch line.
Never mind, Thomas. You and Percy came just in time. Join the others and we can discuss. Now, Edward here has reported that Diesel 10 is likely up to no good. When he visited the Smelters, he saw him and Diesel talking about something. We don't know what, but it surely cannot be pleasant, as Diesel 261 had also appeared on the scene.
What on earth is he doing back here? We thought he'd be long gone.
Me too, James, and that's why I've decided to make a plan. You shall go about your day doing your jobs as normal. The only catch is, you must be on the lookout for those diesels. Any suspicious activity that occurs, report it back immediately and I shall take care of it. Understood?
Yes, sir. We quite understand, sir.
The next morning, the engines were all focused. Anywhere they went, they looked around to find anything unusual. However, they didn't see anything. No sign of Diesel, Diesel 10, or Class 40. Toby arrived at Knapford to take workmen to the quarry. Murdoch was there getting goods loaded, when suddenly...
Oh, thank goodness. I thought they'd never leave. Those chatterboxes were talking and laughing loudly for an hour. A rude disturbance indeed.
I'm sorry. Did you say they were talking? Did you make out anything they said?
I recall them discussing something about some gathering and saying the usual insults about steam engines being useless. That's all I remember. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason at all. But this is good information. Many thanks, Murdoch.
You're welcome.
Yar! What be the matter, matey?
Something just seems off. Salty, how long have Den and Dart sat in the siding for?
For a few minutes now. I suppose they're just waiting for something. Not sure what though, but they're supposed to be at the diesel works.
Wonder what they could be talking about.
May I ask why you're so curious, matey?
You see, 3 months ago, I went to the ironworks to deliver some scrap. I saw a diesel, Diesel 10, and this other diesel number 261. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but based on what I witnessed, I fear I may know what is being planned.
Rubbish. I like this railway the way it is right now. You can keep your silly plan. I don't want any part of it. Now, if you excuse me, I have work to do.
Arr! Well, whatever they were talking about, Boko didn't seem too pleased with it. But he's right. We have work to do. I best begin back to mine. Good luck on your investigations, matey.
Edward became more suspicious. He was already confused about Diesel 10 and Diesel, and now Den and Dart. Once his trucks were loaded, he set off, puzzled. Meanwhile, James was picking up passengers at Crosby. Brandon stopped by.
Oh, hello, Brandon. Are you on your way to the works?
Yep, my trailer's been mended and is ready for service. On my way here, Gordon told me about some investigation going around. What exactly are you engines investigating?
Well, we're supposed to keep quiet and not cause a panic to the others, but we're trying to see what some of the diesels are up to. These two, Diesel 10 and Diesel, are rumored to be planning something. We aren't exactly sure what, but if we keep our eyes peeled, we can prevent it from happening.
So, what do you think they're planning?
Probably planning to see how diesels are better than steam engines, but I've been here long enough to know how that goes. They get into trouble and suffer punishment. Just the usual, really.
Oh dear. Oh, well, he was in a hurry. Do you think he heard our conversation? Nah. If Diesel 10 is planning something, then this can't be good for me or Red. I must warn him immediately. Red, oh thank goodness, you won't believe how fast I had to go to get here.
I can certainly see that. Is something wrong?
You could say that.
Nothing to report on our branch line, sir. Mavis said she hadn't seen any other diesels recently.
I didn't see any diesels at Vickerstown while I was collecting a goods train.
Nothing to report either. I kept a good lookout while speeding.
Edward, Toby, you two seem like you have something to say.
Oh, indeed we do, sir. I saw Den and Dart talking with Boko about some kind of plan or something. I didn't know what it was, but Boko was most annoyed hearing about it.
Very suspicious. I'll try and have a word with those two first thing in the morning. What about you, Toby?
At Knapford, I saw Diesel and the Ironworks twins leave in a hurry. Murdoch told me what they were discussing, and what really stuck out to me was when he mentioned a gathering.
Gathering?
Most interesting. If I could conclude based on this information, I'd say some of the Diesels are planning to gather up and make some kind of formation to prove they're better than steam engines.
Well, we all know how those plans work out, sir. I say we stop them before it's too late.
Don't worry, James. I'll go and pay some of the Diesels involved a visit. Their engine's on my railway, and I shall give them orders, not themselves.
What are you going to do about Diesel 10 in Class 40, sir?
Diesel 10 shall have a severe talking to. As for 261, he'll be sent back, and I'll contact his controller. There's sure to be confusion and delay on the mainland from his absence. Now then, all of you get some sleep. You're all really useful for your help. I will go and put some sense into those troublemakers.
Thank you, sir.
We'll work harder than ever to show those Diesels.
Bad news, boss. Sir Topham Hatt and all the other engines are onto us. What are we supposed to do now?
I prefer a simple sneaking away move with nobody knowing. How does that sound? I've done it before, after all.
Marvelous idea. And you shall leave in a few minutes then. We'll reside at Vickerstown and lay low until the coast is clear. I'm relying on the other Diesels to cover us. I shall not have this plan fail this time and make another fool out of myself.
Hello everyone, before you set off for work, I have some questions I'd like to ask you. Please be honest with each answer you give me.
Of course, sir.
You know, maybe I should stay here more often. Quite nice, actually. It's more quiet and peaceful and...
I like it too. It's really roomy.
Good. What are you doing here?
Whoa, what's going on?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I scare you? My bad. I saw you two sleeping here last night and figured you'd be good company.
Well, why don't you get lost? Me and my Class 40s don't want to share our talks with little fools like you.
Alright, if you insist. Jeez, someone broke up on the wrong side of the shed.
That was certainly something. Are we to move someplace else?
In a moment. I just hope those other Diesels are keeping their word.
So, Den and Dart were only talking to Boko about doing their work so they can go and rest?
Exactly. We've been terribly rushed off our wheels, and we came up with this plan to get other engines to do the work for us.
I can't say I'm pleased with these antics, Diesel, not one bit. Now I apologise, Den and Dart, we shouldn't have jumped in with no explanation. But let me ask you this. Toby mentioned that Murdoch had overheard you talking about a gathering and calling steam engines useless. Care to explain how this adds up?
My sincere apologies, sir. We didn't mean to say such an insult. Us poor Diesels were simply tired of the work and thought the other engines wouldn't bother to help us.
I see. One more thing. I've heard word of Diesel 261 roaming around here with Diesel 10. What is that about?
Oh my, sir. I have no idea. I've not seen Diesel 261 in a long time. I'm sure it's just all a mistake. Diesel 10 was probably with another Diesel that may have looked like him. Honestly, sir, I'm unaware.
Alright, if you say so. I shall investigate this further, but if I find out that you're telling whoppers, you'll be in big trouble. Do you understand?
Of course, sir, but I do promise to tell you anything that occurs.
Very well, Diesel. Thank you for your time. Come along, Thomas.
Goodbye, Diesel.
Yes, goodbye.
Thomas and Sir Topham Hatt arrive back at the sheds to give the other engines the news.
Diesel says he knows nothing about what the rest of you had seen.
Rubbish! He's clearly trying to cover the other Diesel's tracks.
James has a point, sir. I know what I saw and heard last night. I wouldn't dare lie about something this serious.
What now, sir?
Sir Topham Hatt pondered. All the engines were anxious for a response. He finally spoke.
I don't know, Thomas. If Diesel 10 or Diesel 261 aren't around, then I wouldn't want to waste our time having a search for them. And we shouldn't jump to conclusions. If it's something that we were wrong about, it would cause confusion and delay. Whatever is going on, I still want my engines to be useful. While I'm away on the mainland tomorrow, I want you to continue working hard. But just in case, keep your eyes peeled.
We won't disappoint you, sir.